You are about to be fixed. Physics Fixed. Better than real. Where each brief episode brings insight you've never had before by smashing through conventional barriers. It's Occam's razor in the hands of Jack the Ripper. Last time, gravity was modeled from the radial superposition of a pinhole, a light-like object that projects contact, its invariant zero-interval span. A projection can easily be made to move across an object at a speed greater than c. Chronaxial spin instantaneously distributes contact in a field about a temporal axis. The field diminishes the separational capacity of the continuum to a degree consistent with the observed inverse square law. The continuum doesn't warp so much as lose its ability to sustain separation, resulting in an acceleration field. That's gravity. The center of a field defines a fundamental fermion, for which gravitational mass is implied by field intensity. Einstein famously equates this with energy and inertial mass. This episode deals with the former. Feynman asks, energy, is it the source of a field? The answer is yes. Einstein understood gravitation as being generated by energy. Energy and mass are equivalent. Anything which has energy has mass, in the sense that it is attracted gravitationally. A rest frame is specified by its vertical time coordinate. If God's hand draws a horizontal line, it exists for a time given by its thickness delta t, while its length appears instantly. Now consider a longer line. Both develop instantly, but one effectively draws faster than the other. Recall, instantaneous motion, or hypermotion, isn't really moving, it's being. In this case, one line being longer than the other. With chronaxial loops, again, both are instantaneous, yet the larger draws effectively faster than the smaller. Even with the same radius, one can be faster than the other, that is, with different solid angular velocities, omega-3, since chronaxial rotation occurs in a three-plane. It turns out there's already a term to describe a difference in chronaxial spin rates. That's energy. Chronaxial spin is the fundamental manifestation of energy, which coincidentally exhibits gravitation, implying mass. In spacetime, a field instance describes a future light cone with its apex designated a particle. More field instances mean packing more cones per unit time, giving an effective field frequency. This equates to greater field intensity, thus more separational insufficiency, resulting in stronger gravitational attraction. The greater mass of a muon may thus be attributed to a higher chronaxial spin rate than an electron's, giving it a higher field frequency. Though both spins are instantaneous, their ratio of field frequencies is finite and constant, like the horizontal lines above. A muon's higher field frequency manifests as greater mass energy. Phyxed physically identified probability amplitude as it relates to spin correlation in episode 9. Feynman also imagined a spinning arrow for this, adding, because the muon has a mass about 200 times higher than the electron, the stopwatch hand for a muon turns 200 times more rapidly than that of an electron. How greater chronaxial spin results in greater gravitation while avoiding a greater magnetic moment will be explained in an upcoming episode on electric charge. Subscribe below and you won't miss out. For now, recognizing that both electric charge and gravity interact through light-like fields exhibiting the inverse square law, we can take one further step toward unification. Light transmission involves energy, so we can now invoke Planck's relation E equal hf for gravity. Instead of hypothetical gravitons, F is supplied by field frequency. Thus, a particle's energy relates to an effective chronaxial spin rate. Gee whiz! You've been fixed. We're on a roll. Gaining momentum. Next time, I'll see you there. If you dare. Ha ha! Find related links in the description below.